What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your one and only Johnny OJ. Welcome to another beautiful episode of It Is What It Is with Johnny OJ. How far waited the happy way in a day? What up? What up? What up? What up? Today is the 29th day of the month of July. Happy end of the month. Barika da Salah. Salah is coming. No, Bakaria Bani. Salah is coming. Salah is coming. Salah is coming. How far now, my guys, my homies in the building? What's happening? Let me pin our topic for today: interracial marriage. Interracial marriage. And guess what? On Monday was my birthday. Thank you so much for the love, for the prayers, for the well wishes, for everything, everything, everything. It's one of the best birthdays I've ever had. Thank you so much for the love. Today, our topic for today is interracial marriage. If you know you can hear me, give me 2 fingers in the air. Shout out to Praise, shout out to Kaito, shout out to Dario Uji, shout out to Ose Degree. It is what it is. Oh man, okay, interracial marriage with let me just put the the mouthful trials. I hope I spelled the name well. Okay, interracial marriage. So, what do you guys know about interracial marriage? What do you guys know about interracial marriage? Like, interracial marriage is that marriage that one person marries another person from a different race. Like, it is what it is. It's no more than that. Shout out to Praise, shout out to Dari, shout out to Basi. Basi is the reason why I was able to have a successful birthday party. It's all love. Vicky, what's up? What's up? It's your one and only Johnny OJ. So, interracial marriage is what we're talking about. Black, white, Nigerian, Colombian, American, Spanish, different regions, different race. So we need to know how that's done. We've seen it on TV, we've seen it on newspapers. Like now we're going to have a first-hand information of what it means to get involved in an interracial marriage. So our guest for today is nobody but Yoruba Pikin and his wife, Mufatao Natalia. She's from Poland, he's a Nigerian, and they are currently in Finland, raising their kids in Finland. So that they are balancing the interracial differences with their children. So for all of you that want to say, oh, I want to marry someone that is not a Nigerian, oh, I want to marry someone that is this, this information is for you. It's more than what it is, but it is what it is. Alpha, what's up? So sit back, relax, and listen as we await our guest for today. The Mufuta. Did I spell it well? Mr. Nisi, can you help me check if I spelled the names well? Okay, yeah. Oh, let me correct the spelling. Okay, our guest Mufutao is in the building. So let me just pin our topic for today. Bear with me, guys. Interracial marriage with the. Oh, thank you very much, Praise. I believe you. Today's topic is very interesting, so let's have some fun. And if you have questions, please put it on the comment section. I promise you we're going to ask your questions. It is what it is with Johnny OJ. That's what I do. It's all love from this side. It's all love from this side. All right. Let's go. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. What's up? Good evening, guys.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Yeah, you spell our last name very well. Well done.
Thank you. Gracias. It's my pleasure. After Mr. Adeomi Baoni, Eka Le. What's up?
Yeah, how about you?
What's that? I didn't hear you.
I said, how about you?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm great. I'm having a good time. On Monday was my birthday. It was one of the best birthdays I've ever had. So thank you so much for joining us.
During this pandemic, huh?
Yeah, we have to celebrate for being alive.
That's a good reasoning. Yes.
Yeah, we have to celebrate for being alive. How you guys doing? What's up? What's happening today?
Yeah, we're fine. Thank
We
you.
find the kids just went to sleep, so we hope they will not wake up.
Sleep by this time. What time is it over there?
10 p.m.
10 p.m. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
that's why I asked you if we could make it earlier than 9.
oh, okay. I think that's a good one. It's good to have the kids quiet. They are very energetic.
Let's see for how long, eh?
Let's see if they are not going to come out.
Yes.
I'll be glad to have them on this platform. I'll be glad to have them on this
Be
platform.
careful what you wish for.
Oh, I'll try my best. I'll try my best. It's interesting to have you guys. It's interesting to have you guys. So we'll be talking about interracial marriage. So first and foremost, the very simple question: what language do you guys speak in your house?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you
What
want to answer that question? I can back you up. But
We speak, in general, our family speaks 4 languages. So
Okay.
it's Yoruba, I'm from Poland, so Polish. Then we live in Finland, so it's Finnish, and then English. So basically, I
Wow.
communicate to the kids in Polish. My husband's in Yoruba. They speak to each other in Polish, and sometimes they add. Sometimes it's Yoruba, sometimes it's Polish.
actually, well, they speak more Polish to each other when they are speaking, but when they realize that it depends on if the mother is there or if I'm there. So if they realize
Yeah.
I'm there, then they start to speak Yoruba. But most of the time, that's why they call it mother tongue. So
Mother
they speak
tongue. Yeah.
mostly Polish among each other.
Oh, nice. So
Yeah.
who teaches them English?
Nobody.
They've learned by themselves. If I cried when I heard them speaking for the first time because I was so proud of them. You
So
suddenly
proud and emotional.
you have no. I had no idea that they speak English. Even the cartoons that we play for them, it's in Polish or sometimes Yoruba as well, but not really in English. So I was
Oh,
shocked. And then suddenly we had visitors and the kids started speaking English and then they started communicating in English and it was
Yeah.
a good
The
English.
most shocking moment of our
Yes,
life.
yes. So I was shocked that my children, I think, how old were they? 3 maybe?
Three.
Jakub was 3 and the twins were 2. Yeah. So
oh, nice. That's interesting. And speaking about the fact that you have twins, I'm a twin. I have a twin brother as well.
Wow.
And I
are you
yeah,
Kai working in there?
I'm Candy. I'm Candy.
Okay.
Kind of like Camille.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Candies are always stubborn though. I hope you are not stubborn like Camille.
J. Boss, I'm born again.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That's nice. So that's interesting to know that your kids are
Right.
speaking
Okay.
different. Your
Thanks.
kids are speaking different languages. And Mr. Deomi, I read your interview on the newspaper. You said kids who learn their mother's tongue tend to be smarter. Is that your own research or your own
Well,
kids?
the research is everywhere. It's
Okay.
everywhere, and we are a testimony to that because we can see the way our kids are developing and the kind of things they do. When you think about their age, it's really
It's
it's
amazing.
amazing. It's
It's
amazing.
amazing.
So yeah, the research is everywhere. If you check on Google, you will see it.
Yeah.
That was not actually the reason why we started speaking our mother tongue to them. But as
Okay.
time goes on, we begin to see it also. We begin to see the improvement, the way they develop, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing.
Okay. Nice.
Just
That's
amazing.
interesting. That's interesting. So when it comes to activities in the kitchen, how do you agree what to eat? Because you're from Poland.
This one is a
Is
problem sometimes.
What's the diet plan at home?
It really depends. We eat a lot of. My husband is a very traditional Yoruba man, so we live a lot of foriro and egusi and other stuff, obe and other So of course dudu, that's number one, and fried
Okay.
plantain. Plantain is fried in our house. I don't know, sometimes even 2 times a day. So
Okay.
so the kids are used to it. They eat the Polish food as well. So it really depends on the day actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
Well,
don't have it really scheduled
well,
like
we don't actually have it scheduled like she has said.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. It depends. They eat everything.
yeah.
So they eat everything. They eat Nigerian food. They eat Polish food.
Yeah.
When they get to school, they eat Finnish food.
So
everything goes well with them.
I mean, they love food in general, so
Yeah.
we can't complain about them not eating. So it's I think it's good.
Yeah, if you ask them
good.
about their favorite Polish food, they will tell you. And if you tell you amala, Yakub will tell you amala, and Adam will say eba and four, or Yakub will tell you rice, jollof rice and obiata.
Oh, they like jollof rice as well, yeah.
They eat everything. Yeah, the network. Okay.
Oh, sorry, I lost it. Sorry, I was getting a phone call, so I just discarded the call. Let me just quickly reconnect. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, yeah. I liked what you said about the feeding. So now, when it comes to the food, you've explained how you guys try to balance the food. What kind of music do you guys listen to? Because we have lots of Nigeria. I need to know how you strike balance.
Music, we definitely listen to Nigerian music. Like today, we were dancing in the car to this party scatter. Yes, so they love it. Yes, I mean, definitely, we love me and the kids. We love One They Call. This is number one. The kids they sing number one. They call when they are showering, when we go out. So that's definitely number one when it comes to us. Me and the kids, but when it comes, they said that they don't like that much the Fuji music.
Yeah.
Today they said it in the car.
They have never told me that.
Yeah, but I like dancing to the Fuji music.
They like
they dance.
Yeah, they like dancing. Yes. So I mean, we are in general the energetic family with a positive vibe. So we listen a lot to Nigerian music. I think we barely listen to Polish music, to be honest. Only maybe some songs for the kids. So
that's interesting. I'm really glad to get to know so much about the kids. I know they have a lot to say if they were on this platform. They'll say a lot. So back to you guys. Before you guys got married, so starting with you, Mr. Aderomi, then I'll go over to your wife. What was your orientation like selecting a spouse, getting married to a woman?
Well, to be honest, I never had any kind of plan about from which race I'm going to get married from. So, I mean, it wasn't naturally part of my plan. Everything just come naturally. Of course, before I left Nigeria, I had a girlfriend that time. And when I got to Finland, after a couple of months, I decided to end the relationship. I mean, you know, we have a lot of societal influence when it comes to marriage in Nigeria. So my girlfriend then was about to graduate from the University of Ilorin, if I remember. And I believe that once she graduated, our parents will start to disturb her. You know how it works. So when are you going to get married? We want to see your boyfriend or whoever. So, and I wasn't ready. To be honest, I wasn't ready at that time. I didn't want to disappoint her.
How old were you then?
I can't remember. You can do the math.
Okay. Like 22? No.
I don't know. No, I was more than 22. It's okay.
Okay. Anyway, yeah.
So I wasn't ready. I didn't want to disappoint her. So I just had to let go. So I just told her that we have to just let go. I mean, she took it very badly. I mean, so it was really, really hard. But in the end, you know,
it is
we
what
moved
it
on.
is.
Yeah, in the end, we move on. So, and another thing was that as time goes on, after living in Finland for a couple of years, I realized that it would be very, very hard for me to go back to Nigeria to get married. Yeah, because I wouldn't even have that time to spend with my girlfriend or whoever it's going to be to study each other, to know, to kind of like, stay together and try to learn about each other's behavior, the do's and don'ts and everything. So then I just decided that, okay, if it happens here, it happens here. So it wasn't like I had it in mind that I was going to get married to a white person or to a black person. You know, I was just living my life, and here we are.
Nice. I see. That's an interesting story. So, what about you, Natalia? How was it like?
What are you thinking about?
I'm going to ask
I
you.
have a lot of respect for my husband because I know how parents, they sometimes pressurize that
All right.
you should get married before you travel abroad, or you should get
That's how
married
it
from
is.
your tribe, or you cannot leave this girl, she's good, blah, she has a good family and stuff like that. So I think he had a lot of courage to actually, and you know, there are many Nigerians, they travel abroad, they have a girlfriend here, girlfriend there, wife here, you know, like some different arrangements. So I think that yeah, I'm actually I'm proud of
Did
you.
I say anything?
No, yeah, just as a comment.
Yeah, there you go. So how?
When it comes
Okay.
to me,
Mhm.
I don't know, like how should I put that? I never thought of, I mean, at this point, I don't see the difference between white and different, you know, violet, whatever. Like sometimes when my friends ask me where does my husband get the tribal marks from, I mean, what does it mean? I don't see it anymore, you know. So to me, so I don't. I mean, I never thought about it. Polish or like I lived in Poland for about 20 years of my life. Then I moved abroad.
Okay.
So of course I was dating different guys from different nationalities, but
How many? So maybe you confess to us now because you are saying different now. So are you going to confess to us now? How many?
It was. I can't complain. No, I mean, I before I met my husband, I've been living a very good life. So
So you are not living life anymore.
no, I mean, it continues. It continues.
Yeah, it's fun.
So
It's fun. Okay.
No,
no, in general, of course, like when it comes to the fact that he's a Nigerian and what other people think about Nigerians. I mean, what they see in the news or what they see in the TV, like
yeah, the
parents.
kind of orientation.
Yeah, like for example, my grandma, that she watches a TV and everything that she knows, most of the thing is either from the newspaper or from the TV. So she knew some stuff. So she, for example, told me to not to take any teddy bears or anything from Wagyu because maybe there are some drugs inside or something.
Wow.
But that's, you know, because she watched one Polish talk show where something like this happened. So
yeah.
but I believe that some people they are afraid of what they don't know. So I think that was the case with my family. My husband met my father when we picked him up from the hospital. So he was in a very bad shape when he met my husband. And in the end, it's a lot of it. I mean, I believe in energy. I believe in God, and I believe in energy. And when you meet, there needs to be this kind of exchange of energy.
Yeah,
So this
chemistry.
is what happened in, between us and between our families. So we don't see it as interracial or something.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
going to get to that point, but anyway. So
Okay.
let's see if you ask us more questions. Maybe we get to that point. If we don't,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
we can actually raise the point. So
Okay, yeah, sure. So, like, I've seen what you guys have said, and you guys were literally open-minded to relationship amongst all different races. So, what was your cultural shock experience like? Wow, Polish people do this? Oh, Nigerians, you guys do this? Like, there would have been some very, very cultural, funny experience that you just have to like, okay, this one I'm getting myself
yeah.
into. It is what it is. So, can you
Yeah,
share
can you
with
say
us?
it first? Because I talked a lot about Nigeria, but I'm interested actually what is he going to say.
Your cultural shock experience with Polish people.
Okay. Well, because before I met Natalia, I've been living in Finland for a couple of years, so I kind of like get myself used to the way people do things here. And Europeans generally, they have their culture is very, very close. So every cultural shock that I had in the beginning was actually from Finland, and I can't really say much about having a cultural shock when it comes to the Polish people. But what I realize is that they are like Nigerians. You get the point now. So they are like Nigerians. I call them the Nigerian in white form.
Oh,
think about anything, any crazy thing that you could think of that is actually happening in Nigeria right now. You know, they've got it.
Yeah, I confirm.
Seriously, think about, you know, my brother-in-law has been to Nigeria for a couple of times, like 3 times or 2 times, and 2 times he was the one driving me in Nigeria. You know, he drove me from Lagos to Ibadan, from Ibadan to Ogbomoso, from Ogbomoso to
For real?
Yes, he was the one driving. He was my driver. If they say, Oyinbo Pepe, you know,
nice.
that was really, really shocking in the beginning. And another thing that I want to talk about was about the way people in Europe also, the way they have lived their life in the beginning, the primitive ways. You know, what I realize is that we all have this connection when it comes to culture. Like, for example, we were talking about something today about what Natalia's grandmother said about our boys.
Yes.
When Natalia took them to our grandmother, and she said something like, okay, she had to tie some thread.
Yeah, so basically you you attach the red ribbon to the stroller of your child, so it's like, so no one will put
vent away
juju on your child. And then it's like how my grandma checks if the spell was
being casted
on the child. So then she would lick the forehead, and if it's salty, it means there was juju.
You know,
so this is crazy.
So
but
you can imagine your
but this
great mother-in-law having that kind of mentality. It's actually very close to what we have in Nigeria.
Yeah,
that was a very big shock to me, a very big one. So I mean, that was it. If I would tell you any other thing now, they are my experience when I first come to Finland. Like me going to the shop to buy my second day in Finland. I wanted to fry egg, and I wanted to eat something that I was used to while I was in Nigeria. So I went to the shop to buy fish and to buy bread and probably maybe buy egg and just fry the egg and the fish together. And in the end, I ended up buying cat food, you know. I ended up buying cat food, and I had a Finnish housemate that time.
Okay.
He wasn't actually talking to me for the first 3 days. He wasn't talking to me. You know, we're used to greeting each other in Nigeria. So I was greeting him, and he wouldn't even say anything. He just look at me like this, like, what is wrong with this one? But when I was about to eat cat food, then he voiced out. So guy, you're about to eat cat food.
He had your back.
You know, so I mean, we have a lot of cultural shock, but just to mention a few.
That's a mention of few, okay. So what about you, Natalia?
I think it should. I always say that to people, that if you meet a Nigerian outside of Nigeria, and you have never been with this person in Nigeria, it means you don't know this person 100%. Because it's like
people live different lives.
People, like, it's like how you guys adjust, because of course Nigeria, they are different. Like Nigeria is very diverse, and very often people that you see here, you would never think where they come from back in Nigeria. I mean, from Nigeria, it's like you guys, you can. It's amazing. So I think my first cultural shock was that you guys, you are super traditional. Was kneeling down when you see the elder people. That was, I think that I like this tradition. I think it's one of the stronger. That's one of the reasons I love Yoruba culture, for example. Yeah, because I've always believed that it's better to give too much respect than to not to give at all. to elder people, especially, this is vanishing nowadays, but maybe it's a little bit too much, you know. And then if you see the king, then it's even forget about it. Then it's
you have to,
you go all in, yes.
All in, yeah.
So because I attended the Nigerian wedding when the king arrived and stuff like all this, yeah.
And you have to, you knelt down in front of
so yes, I think that was one thing. Second thing,
if you want to talk, you have a lot to
I mean,
talk about,
because I mean, it's I don't see it as a cultural shock. To me, it's like a new experience, I would call it. So I don't know if that's
from
yeah.
your
Maybe okay. The pomo thing. That's something I don't understand.
Pomo?
Yes. No. Okay. That definitely no go for me. Even though I cook it for him, but I can't. No. And then that you like to chop bones. You know, there's this meme on Instagram. How do you eat your chicken? You know, it's you have seen it. Yeah. So it's for full meat or no bone. You know. So yeah. So I think that. That was a shock to me as well. But the food is delicious. People are amazing. I think that's what I also appreciate a lot about Nigeria when I went to Nigeria, is that doesn't matter where you come from, you respect people in general. Like you are very accommodating, hospitable, and you sometimes give something to people that you don't have yourself. So I really anytime I go to Nigeria, I really love the time there.
Oh, nice. It's interesting. Nigeria is an interesting place, and I look forward to visit Poland because I
you would love that. I always tell my friends,
you love Poland.
Yes, if you don't have a girlfriend, if you don't have a girlfriend, you want to have fun, go to Poland, relax, go back to work. Yes. So it's Polish ladies love Nigerians from my experience. So yeah.
Whoa.
I hope that your girlfriend or wife is not watching that.
This is a good time to be single.
Okay.
I can't comment, you know.
He's not allowed.
I'm not allowed to comment.
For example, just as an example, once we went to the club to celebrate my birthday. So normally we had like a house party, and then we went to the club. So I went to buy him some juice or something, and then when I came back, he was surrounded by girls, you know, like on the dance floor. So I was like, this is a real story. And it was my birthday. But I know my husband, it's how should I put? He's very innocent. I mean, I know it's difficult to say that a Nigerian man is innocent. Because but I know he has how should I put? He always put me as his priority. So
sweet.
He even comes to visit my family sometimes alone.
Okay.
Just to when I'm not in Poland. So he comes to visit my family, and he has a very good relationship with my brother as well. So yeah.
Interesting. Mr. Adeobi, well done.
Thank you.
That's nice. So I see a very strong affiliation with Lekon King Kong, how he makes efforts to speak the Yoruba language to your kids. Is it like is he an Instagram teacher or holiday teacher or something? Who's Mr. Lekon to you guys?
Well, Lekon is a friend, is a family now. You know, we are very, 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 very close now. Well, if I have to talk about how we started, it's a very long story, but I'll just cut it short. So we met, and then in the end, there was provision between two of us to start to organize the program for kids to learn Yoruba language, and you know, and that's what we have been doing so far. He has put a lot of effort, to it, and he loved the kids. You know, at some point he was actually even telling us that I can see that kids are getting tired. It's not easy. We have done around 24 episodes of this Komore Yoruba language lesson that we do on our Instagram. And at some point he just told me that we just let's give the kids some time to rest. You know, let them rest, and then after some times we can continue again, because they have done a lot. It's been a very long journey, and then they put all their effort into this program. So well, you can call Lekan a Yoruba cultural influencer and language guardian.
Okay.
So he teaches kids Yoruba, and then he does his kids in Yoruba also, just trying to preserve the culture and the language.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's it in a nutshell. So.
Yeah, but I mean, Lekan, it's like they see now Lekan as is their Oluko.
Yeah,
so
they call
it's
him
like we will go to, because we are planning to visit him in South Africa. So I explained to them that we will go for safari and stuff. So then, okay, so this is in South Africa. So they even know that South Africa exists because of Lekan.
Yeah.
So and I have a very good relationship with Lekan as well. We've been helping each other, supporting each other. Like he's a very good man.
Yeah.
So it is very difficult from my experience to trust someone that you have never met in your life face to face. So it took me a while to trust him, for example, because we don't know each other. You might tell me I have a good intention, but you have to prove it to me. So he definitely did prove that, and he's a very good man.
Oh, that's nice.
We talk almost every day.
Yeah, we actually talk.
Yeah. I see the relationship with Leko and the kids, and it's very, very interesting and hilarious. Yeah, very interesting and hilarious. And now there's something common in Nigeria, especially the Yoruba culture: names. One person, I'm sure Mr. Deumi has like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different names. How many names do your kids have? We need to know. How many names? How do you guys agree on the names to give your kids?
Oh, yeah. So that's a very good question. So basically, our first son Yakub, when he was born, he was bearing my husband's name and the last name, because we didn't agree on it. And in Finland, there is a law that you can, I think you have about 1 to 2 weeks to actually change the name. So it was not easy. In the end, my husband is a Muslim, so we chose the names that are Polish and they are in Quran as well. So when it comes to Nigerian names, they have 3 names actually.
You chose the Nigerian name.
Yeah, of course, Taiwo and Kehinde, it's natural. I mean, for
natural.
twins. But then I chose for Yakub because it's my favorite name, Oluwaseun. So I love the name. So yeah, so Yakub is that's why Yakub is Oluwaseun, and then they got name after my late grandfather, after my uncle, and after my brother. So they have 3 names each. So we are both traditional. So but it was a challenge actually to agree on names.
It was really a challenge. But you know what? Thank God because I mean, when you are trying to name your child, also there's one very big thing in Nigeria. Is like a trend that the father chooses the name of a child. You know, I don't know how they do it in Lagos, but where I come from, it's like a normal thing. When I was growing up, that the father would choose the name for the child. Most of the time, parents don't even have a say. I mean, the mother don't even have a say, you know, when it comes to the child's name. So, but here, we wanted a name that, because this is the name we'll be calling these children forever. So if we choose a name that only appeals to me, what about my wife, for example? She needs to be happy with the name also. So in the end, we were very lucky that there are a lot of Muslim names that Polish people have also. So we have this name that are common to both country and both culture. So Kamil is a Muslim name. At the same time, people in Poland bear Kamil also. And Adam also, it's like a universal name, you know. So and Yakub as a Muslim name. At the same time, in Poland also you see people bearing that name Yakub. So and they have their Yoruba name, Taiwo Kainde, and Yakub is Oluwaseun. And they have Polish name also. Yakub is Yan, which is after my wife's grandfather. Adam is Octavian, right?
Yeah, it's after my brother.
Adam is Octavian, and Kamil is
Marek.
Marek. So they also have Polish name.
It's complicated. Sometimes I feel it's we didn't do them a favor, but in the end, you know.
People, you know what? People are doing the same thing in Nigeria now also.
Yeah, but
people are doing the same thing in Nigeria. When you get married to an Igbo woman, for example, or to Igbo man, if the Yoruba woman get married to an Igbo man, then you have you see their children having two names from those two culture, tribe rather. Okay. So Yoruba and Igbo name, you have it. So
Yeah, but we're okay now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. I don't want to keep you guys so long, but you guys have literally summarized what it means to adjust or have that interracial relationship. So here's the last one. Please, you guys, if you have questions for our guests today, please put it on the comment section. I'll run it through because we'll be ending in the next 10 minutes. So what's your advice for just single people or young people or young couple when it comes to getting involved into a relationship outside their race, especially in Nigeria, whereby we even have problem having that intertribal marriages? You get a picture. So how much more of the interracial background? Because from what I could see from you guys made an effort to know where she's from and where he's from. So go beyond your coast. But I think some of us are kind of lazy to do that. So we need to know some tips and words of advice for that.
But I don't believe it's laziness. I wouldn't say it's laziness. I mean, I cannot imagine being with someone and not knowing who this person is, because that's what I was saying about in the beginning, that if you have never been with your boyfriend or girlfriend to Nigeria, you don't really know the person very well, in my opinion. So my personal advice would be, and in the end, it is your interest. I mean, if you really love someone, to me, it's been a pleasure. Maybe I'm a little bit too crazy about Nigeria because it's been 10 years and I cook the food, I listen to the music and stuff. But I would definitely say that you have to, if you have a chance, go with your partner to Nigeria. Sometimes it sounds strange. For example, it was strange in the beginning that his family wanted to talk to me over the phone and we have never met. So, and all they wanted just to say, hello, how are you? And it's okay for them. To me, it was like, did I do well? Is it not enough? Why? Maybe it's not enough or something. So, there is this Yoruba proverb that it's better to get married to a bad person with a good family than to a good person with a bad family.
Exactly.
So I think if you are serious about your relationship, you should get to know your in-laws. That's for sure. Because in the end, of course, it depends on the relationship between the parents and the child. If the parents will say there is no go for this relationship, some people they will stop it
in the end.
Yes, only because the Nigerian parents said so. So, and we, being non-Nigerians, might not know about it because this is not how it works in Europe. I mean, we are not that. I mean, we are traditional, but the parents, it is in the end, they believe it is our life. Of course, in some families, it still exists that the parents they have a say in that, but it's not as traditional as in Nigeria, definitely. So that's my first advice, because I also know that, and also for women, if your boyfriend, husband doesn't want to take you to Nigeria, you've been 5 years together, he's not serious about you. Because I don't believe that, in the end, you have some sales, whatever, you can gather the money for 4 years, contributing together. This is a must. So maybe he's either hiding something on he's not so proud to be with you and he doesn't want to introduce you to the friends and the family. So because why I'm saying it is that I know I've seen myself many cases that the women or men still believe that everything will be fine and they will one day go to Nigeria, stuff like that, and then they were surprised in the end. So that is also good to remember. And the next one, I would say, when it comes to the kids afterwards, when you have kids, I see also that many women don't allow their husbands to teach the kids their language or the culture. We live in Finland. I see many Finnish women who are married to Nigerians that the official language is Finnish, and sometimes they force their husbands to speak Finnish to the kids, which is not natural to me, because our kids, they are half Nigerians, half Polish, Finnish. They were born in Finland, so this is where they come from, and they deserve to know that this will give them confidence in the future, because it's like for our boys, I cannot imagine that they won't have a, I don't know, there is this wisdom coming, you know, with the culture, with the language. So I think it's super important. And okay, the last, because I like talking, so I have to let my husband. But the last thing is that
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
It's just about the language. The power of the language is that our kids, they go to Nigeria, they will talk to everyone, especially to the grandparents, because that was super important to both of us, that they can communicate freely to all of the grandparents. I always believe that what the grandparents can teach the kids, we cannot, because we come from the different generations. So these traditions are vanishing, and now, you know, sometimes what we don't know, we check in Google. But what we don't, like our parents, when they didn't know, they had different solutions to different problems. They just experienced, and, you know, there's just different way of thinking and different values that comes from different generations. So I think the language, this is a super advantage, that they are on the phone with his sister, with his brother. Yes, like, you know, we want to go to grandma, like we are traveling to Poland soon, so we want to go to Poland, so they will talk to my mom, and then they will switch after 5 minutes, you know, to Yoruba, to talk to, but
well, let me add my own. So my advice is that if you are planning, or if you are in interracial relationship, you should learn how to understand and how to know about each other's culture. You should have passion for your partner's culture, and you should believe in it. If you don't, then it's a no for me. So I was open-minded when it comes to European culture. And she was actually open-minded also when it comes to my culture. She has respect for my culture, and I have respect for her culture as well. You need to have respect for each other's culture and tradition, and learn to know about it. That's number one. Number two is that sometimes people believe that one culture is superior to another. When you have that at the back of your mind, the relationship won't work. Do you get my point now? So if, for example, if an European is thinking that our own culture is superior to Nigerian culture, then that relationship won't work, because that will bring up problem all the time. So you need to see both culture as equal, and then you won't have any problem. For example, our kids, in our family, we have come up with our own culture and way of doing things. And as kids are growing up, they see both culture as one. You understand what I'm saying now? So as they are growing up, they see both Yoruba culture and Polish culture as one. They don't actually see themselves as only Yoruba or as only Polish. They see themselves as Polish Yoruba, but in one form. This is how we have raised them. Do you get the point now? So they have, and one struggle. Okay, I will deviate from the advice now. Then I will go to one particular struggle that we are having. You asked about the challenge that we have as interracial family. Is that now that kids speaks 4 languages, it's a very big problem for us. Not a problem in a good form, anyway. So, like for example, we don't have secrets. Me and my wife don't have secrets. So the only way we can speak now that they won't understand is if we speak pidgin English.
Yeah, if we speak, it's true.
Yeah, if we speak pidgin, they don't understand.
Yes.
But if you speak English, speak Finnish. Finnish, we can't even speak as they will speak. They are better than us. So Yoruba, speak Yoruba, they understand. Speak Polish, they understand. So sometimes we are talking about them and we even forget the fact that they understand.
Yeah.
And then they will now tap you like this, mommy, why are you saying that?
Yeah.
So you'll be shocked, like, oh my God. So they basically understand everything. And now they have one trick now that if they ask me that daddy in Yoruba, daddy shall wo cartoon, I tell them no, there's no cartoon. But they say, okay, we will go and ask mommy. So probably at that particular point in time, their mommy comes out of the room and then you'll be like, what are you guys discussing? Then they will switch to Polish. And this is what they will tell their mom. Daddy said that in Polish, daddy said that we can watch cartoon. Do you see the manipulation? So daddy said that we can watch cartoon. Even though I told them that no, the cartoon is no in Yoruba. So, and they will not tell their mom that daddy said we can watch cartoon. So when they are telling their mom, I don't know what they are saying. You understand? And if I now tell them that, but in Yoruba, but I told you that you are not going to watch cartoon, they will not tell their mom in Polish. You see, daddy said we can watch cartoon. You see? So, you know.
No, but they do it only sometimes. It's because they have a pure heart, of course. But
in the middle.
Yeah.
But I mean, jokingly. So this is really, really funny, and sometimes when we think about it, it's really, really amazing that the kind of life we are trying to give them. And
no, to be honest, we were not in the because we put so much effort to it, and we were never. I mean, I never thought that it's gonna bring such a good results. We really devoted our time to the kids. They are super important to us. We don't forget at the same time about our own dreams and passion and stuff, but of course the kids are the priority. So to potential parents to young people, singles, there is a time, I think the first 2 years, 2 to 3 years, they are crucial in the kids' development. And now, we don't have to spend all the time with them. They play by themselves and stuff. But it is important to invest in your kids, especially during this first few years.
And they shouldn't think that relationship is always smooth and that everything will be okay.
No,
As we are here, we have our own issue. But in the end, you just need to learn how to understand each other. And when you have love caps it all. So
we are still learning. We've been together 10 years.
Yeah.
We've been married how many years?
5 years.
5 years. So it's a process. I believe that me and him, we will be okay. I think in 5 years. I give ourselves 5 years, 5/7, and we will be okay, because there's we are very ambitious as well. So we have a lot going on, plus the kids. So it's not easy. I mean, coming from different cultures. I mean, being in the relationship.
Even in Nigeria, if a Yoruba man is married to an Hausa lady, you will also have the same issue. Yoruba to Yoruba marriage also, you have the same issue. Relationship is all about differences. You bring it together and then you need to formulate your own. So if you see the way we are speaking now, you might feel that we don't even fight at all. But of course, we fight. And we just try to settle it. Yeah. It's normal in every relationship. So don't let them sugarcoat relationship for you, the one you see on Instagram and on internet that, it's rosy. No relationship is rosy. Believe me. You always have your own issue. And as time goes on, you need to kind of fabricate a way to deal with it. And you will be fine.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Like literally all has been said, not just interracial whatsoever, but you guys have to also talk about similarities and many more. And I've learned a lot. I have a lot to learn as well, and I'm sure our viewers had a lot to learn. That's what Mr. and Mrs. Bufuta. Someone was asking your favorite dance move. I just want to run that quickly. Natalia, your favorite Nigerian dance move.
I don't know. Your favorite what?
What about?
Your dance move. Your favorite Nigerian.
I know a dance move. She has one particular dance move, but I don't want to talk about
it. That's a good question, because I dream of going dancing. It's just this Corona time. It doesn't allow me. I don't have I love dancing. This is the way of how I deal with stress.
And you have too much energy when
I
you are
have a lot
dancing
of
also.
energy. Yes.
And me, I don't have energy when I'm
And
dancing. And then she
no.
would now tell me, why are we not synchronizing now? Where I
Yes.
come from, there's nothing like synchronizing. You dance your own, let me dance my own now.
Yes. This my house. Yes, that's
Oh, interesting. Well said, guys. This like one of the one of the finest talk sessions I've had with you guys. And it's very interesting. Lot has been said. That's interesting. Thank you so much. Thank you so
You're
much, Mrs.
welcome.
and Mrs. Bufutel. I wish you guys a long-lasting marriage. Your children will grow up to be awesome guys in the
Thank you.
society.
Amen.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're doing it. Believe me, you're doing a job well done. Oi, you're doing well.
You are doing a great job as well. Yeah, like so
And
well
we pray
done.
that all your aspiration will come
Yes, yes.
Oh, Abby,
Yeah,
thank
I
you
love
very
your
much.
energy. So keep what you are doing, and
All
you
right.
know, it's people like I will have a interview with the Pamilarian on Sunday, and then I
Okay.
realized that he has posted over 11,000 posts on Instagram itself. 11,000. So, and then all you see now is his success.
It's the fame, it's
yes,
the success.
yes.
Yeah. A lot of things going
You
on.
don't know what was like. I'm gonna actually talk about it with him on Sunday. Where he started from and what it's been like and stuff like that. So we all have to just keep, once you have a passion for something, and like you said, you are willing to learn, because not everyone is willing to learn.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Someone asked about
on a
your
good way.
favorite Yoruba dish.
Your favorite Yoruba dish?
Eforiro. I love eforiro. Yes, I love it, and I can cook it myself as well.
You can cook it. What other thing can you cook?
Yes.
What other Nigerian dishes can you cook?
I can cook almost everything.
Almost everything.
Yeah, but I don't like what is
what?
Not the egusi, the
ogbono.
Ogbono, yeah, it's too
Ogbono.
sweet. Yeah, so that's what I don't like. But apart of that, I can cook everything.
Yeah, that's true.
I've learned from YouTube actually, and I have good Nigerian friends that advise me.
That's nice. Yeah. That's a good one over there.
And your husband... the last advice: if you are married to a Nigerian man or woman, you have to know how to cook. If you don't know how to cook, then forget about it. Yeah, this is super important. Yes.
No, cooking is very important. It's a language on its own.
Yes, indeed.
It's a language.
You can't speak the language without learning about the culture, learning about the tradition, learning about the food. This is a complete package. They all goes together.
Yeah.
Yeah, well said. I think can you cook any Polish food?
To be honest, yes, this pudding. I know how to prepare this pudding now. Like custard. It's like custard, like this, like manna.
Yeah, okay. Yes.
At least that one. I normally say this that the kind of effort that she has put into learning my culture, learning about my food and everything, I haven't put that much effort into. Not like I don't want to. I mean, that time just goes so fast that men, we have a lot of responsibilities also. You understand what I mean? So it's not like I'm not interested. I mean, the little that I was able to learn, I did learn them. But she has put a lot of effort when it comes to the Yoruba culture, tradition, food, and language. It's amazing.
Yeah, but just on the other hand, he's the one that also does some stuff at home. So he sometimes he cleans, he cooks the food sometimes for the kids as well. He will put the dishes to the dishwashing machine and stuff like that. So it's sometimes I don't need this Polish stuff from him. I think it's more important that he's helping me a lot at home, which I know that his mom, for example, didn't get that much help. I mean, women in Nigeria generally don't get that much help from a Nigerian man. But that's a topic for another discussion. So
that's a topic for another discussion.
Yeah, thank you once again for having us.
Thanks for coming on the platform. Thank you so much. I admire how you guys have complemented each other. That's one hell of a chemistry I have seen, and it makes so much sense. Keep up the good work, guys. Keep up the good work, guys,
Yes.
and have a good night rest as
Have a
well.
good
Yeah,
evening.
and you too. Bye.
Yeah, you
Bye.
too. Bye. Wow. I'm short of words. Like, I literally don't have anything to say. All has been said for like a very, very interesting summary of interracial marriage. Natalia and Adeomi, you guys are doing a good job. You guys are really doing a good job. And I hope to see this continue, and I hope to see more of these stories shared among other individuals who are uh, in a relationship like yours and working towards a relationship like yours. So you guys stay put, stay safe. I'm your host for today, Johnny OJ. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is, guys. Peace out. Bye.